Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to day 26 of Thursday weekly videos. I do these videos every Thursday. So happy Thursday guys. I'm pre-filming this video like 3 days ahead. So this video will go up on the 24th of September. Today's the 21st of September. But this video will go up on the 24th of September. Just because I usually have time and I like to do all my advocacy and all my filming a few days prior to when all the videos have to go up, and I schedule myself so much time to do these videos. But let's get started. Welcome back guys. Today's video, I'm getting a lot of questions on what treatments and what equipment and what things I have to get my life together and to get my mobility as well it can be sometimes. And so I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to be like a Q&A. So for the treatments, I'm getting a form of Botox for my spasticity. If you don't know what spasticity is, it's just tightness in the muscles. It happens because it happened to me because I don't have gross motor function. I have a weak gross motor function area, and it just makes the muscles contract because of my spasticity. So my left hand is the tightest one. If you guys can see, if I can bring it, my left hand is always the tightest. There you go. It's not always in a fist. Don't worry, I can open it. I can close it. I can move my fingers. But you guys might have seen it always in a fist because either I'm using it for support or either it is open. It's open like this. Sorry. It's open like this. I can open it. But my left hand is my favorite hand that has 3 fingers because I guess there was no fingers developed because of low of oxygen on 2 of my, so I don't have, I don't have my middle finger and my finger closer to my thumb on my, it's confusing a little bit for me. But this is my favorite hand. I do everything with it. I type, I hold the phone, I can fidget, I hold my fidget toys, I can open the light by a key remote. So it's the strongest hand ever. It's one of those hands that has improved my daily life tremendously. So So I love my left hand. I can eat finger food, as you guys seen in some of my snack videos. What else? So that's some things I could do with that. Now, the spasticity is mostly in my right arm and both of my legs. My hamstrings and my abductors were tight, but now they became loose from injections. But my hamstrings are the tightest ones ever because I sit a lot in my wheelchair. So we have brought in my F5 standing wheelchair, which I don't use a lot because I don't go anywhere anymore, and I don't have as much space I would want to during in the house that I'm living in right now. So we're about to do some major construction soon in the coming months after I finish school and after my dad and family kind of settles down in what they want to do and after the new year. So that will be changing, which I am excited about, but I'm not excited about that we're gonna have to be displaced for a couple or go in a hotel again for big renovation. And as you can see, I do have a hospital bed. You can see that railing there. And some of my videos, like my transfer video, you can see my bed and one of my cerebral palsy videos, you can also see my bed. And one of my backlift and pump surgery videos, you can also see my bed. So I will link those videos down in the description area, so you can see the whole link of it and the whole setup of my bed, and you know how it can move up and down and the legs can move up and down. I really was a fan of a hospital bed, but now since I'm growing older and I'm getting in a lot of more spasticity, I guess, due to just me being sitting and me always being anxious and nervous and just my life. So yeah, that's kind of why we do Botox. Botox and Dysport are cousins, so I do Dysport. Another form of Botox is Dysport, so I do that. It helps a lot. I do that in the middle of my fingers, as you can see here in my right hand. I do that in my middle of my fingers. So it can stay like that, but unusually it can't go in and make a fist because we don't want it to make a fist. So But that's about the baclofen. That's about the Botox. Sorry, that's about the Botox. So I really am, thankful to have Botox and thankful to have the strength I do have right now, and the comfort Botox gives me. It does, some people are different. We all have unique stories, so it doesn't work on everybody. But you just have to see what works and what doesn't. And I'm honest to you. Pain management is one of the tricky. Pain management and spasticity and all that is one of the trickiest things for you to manage, because if you're just newly injured or have a spinal cord injury or just newly born or born like me, and nothing is working, or an adult that is having just nearly got diagnosed, or a teen that it is still hard for us because now as I'm an adult now, the muscles kind of get contractors, and they kind of give up on some treatments or some things like that. So you have to kind of reevaluate and reconfigure. But I'm happy that, we found a different Botox method for me, and I'm happy that it's semi-working and I'm not as tight as I would be. In the mornings when I wake up, yes, I'm tight, but that's only from laying down and only laying down on one side sometimes. But sometimes my parents, if they're pretty good about it. They come and between midnight and 4 a.m. to turn me on the other side, so I'm not sleeping on one side. But sometimes they forget, or it slips their mind. But I forgive them for that. But I do have some tightness and some discomfort when I wake up, and that's only because I've been either sleeping on that side too long, or my muscles, or it's time for Botox and some injection time. Now let's go to what is a baclofen pump. Baclofen pump can be known as drug administrative device, DAD. So what it does, it sends medicine to your target, which for me is from my spinal cord to my legs. I wish it would help my right arm with a lot of it, with the spasticity and with me relaxing it, but we get our chances. Some medications don't help because it's just targeting the spinal cord to my legs. So the sorry, my parents are like walking around, and the effects from, it doesn't go in my arm really well, it just goes with my legs. But that's fine because my legs are more tighter than my arm, or actually they're the same. A baclofen pump is battery operated. There's a battery operated. It's also not battery operated, but you have to switch the battery, so it's like a replacement battery thing every 8 years. So yeah, and what else? And every 3 to 4 months, I have to go into the doctor to get a refill. That meaning they take the old medicine out, the old liters out, the old dose out, and put in the new dose to what we calculated from the computerly device that they put on my stomach before they change the medicine in and out from the programmer that they use before I get refills, and then they check the dosage and how many mLs and what are we at, So with that being said, I like both of the Botox and the baclofen pump because it keeps me happy, and it keeps me looser, and it keeps me at bay. Sometimes I'm very, very tight, so then I get anxious and I get kind of nervous and I kind of get in a bad mood. But that's because being in a wheelchair can sometimes be a challenging. It's not fun day-to-day challenge, Sometimes it's fine and sometimes it is not. Also because of if I don't get much sleep, that affects it a lot. My spasticity or my tightness or my discomfort. But I still like where I'm at, and I want to change it for the world. But yeah, and I got a new seat a couple weeks ago in my wheelchair because I was having pressure sores. If you don't know what those are kind of red spots from sitting too long, or from laying down too long, or from a bad bed, or from a bad chair. So to keep up with that, you would need to change the seat every 3 to 4 years to make sure your skin and your sore spots, especially in your butt, if you're sitting like me, doesn't break out and doesn't cause you problems, because pressure sores can really cause you problems and you can go to the hospital. I never had one, thankfully. My skin really doesn't break out because it's really like moist and stuff, and I put like creams, and so wherever I sit, or yeah. And then I had back surgery because I had scoliosis about 8 years ago. So I have rods in my back. So yeah, I have rods actually everywhere. I'm a woman made of steel. I had plates put in for my hips to rotate them when I was younger. I had back surgery, so I have rods put in. I had nails put in my toes, big toes. So I've been through a lot, and I had a baclofen and pump replacement and a baclofen and pump surgery in 2005, and then I had this is my second replacement. So I had one in 2005. That one was to actually try the baclofen pump out, and then the first replacement was in 2012. Then the second replacement was in 2019, and now I'm working with the second replacement. It is working well. We're on a little higher dose to keep my legs looser, and I think it's really helping. And then as far as my mobility in my standing wheelchair, I do that almost every weekend. I stand for a couple hours. Right now I can't go wheel around the house because we have congestion a little bit in the walls because narrow spaces. But we're gonna get that fixed soon. I think by next year. We're gonna get that fixed. I am graduating college, so that's a little bit of life update. I am going to find a new job soon, and maybe hopefully take a break, maybe not, maybe go back to school. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. What else? So I talked about what a baclofen pump is. I talked about the dosage. I talked about the effect, the benefits, the effects, I'm working on trying to get some more information about CBD oil also. And what that benefits and what it not benefits, and what the CBD oil craze is about. So yeah. What else? So somebody wanted me, that one subscriber wanted me to talk about what benefits we have in the USA, where I'm from, or where I'm from, United States, and it really is a good place to be at, because you can get more opportunities for your child or your children or your young adult. So I would recommend to move here, but all depends on the treatment and the care you want to get, because sometimes being where you are now can help you can explore more doors where you are now, and then maybe come here and explore more doors. I don't know. It all depends on what your situation is and what you want for your child. But yeah, I really like it. I really like being in a chair and really like, you know, the mobility I have and the motorized wheelchairs. And right now I'm not in my motorized wheelchair, but I'm in my manual wheelchair. But I still like the mobility I have and the hand function I have and the leg function I have. So sometimes, some of you guys don't know, but I can move my legs a lot, but they're a little weak and a little slow at movement, but I can move them, and you can see how I move them. I will do a video on moving my legs and what kind of range of motion I have and what can I do in exercises at home and all of that when I'm free. But yeah, I like to dance, but right now I'm not. Dance started, but I'm not going for a couple months. I will start back in January, I think. I don't know when I'll go back, but it has started. But yeah, what else am I doing? I'm going to online school, I'm going to college, online of School of Technology. I have a Brave Soul book. So these are kind of a life update questions. And I wanted to talk about putting your story out there and putting a thing for your story, because it might help one person out there today. So my video might help one person out there today to get them motivated to reach their goals or their dreams or their accomplishments, whatever they want to accomplish. My story is my story. My story is unique. You guys have all unique stories, and all the things I've heard from my subscribers and my followers on Facebook. But yeah, it's sometimes can be a hard thing to have disability, I'm not gonna lie. Just when you have to adapt to the situation you're in and include yourself in some way in the activity that you're doing, or that requires mobility and movement. But yeah, I'm really passionate about telling your story and really passionate about being positive and really passionate about doing it from a corner of the tunnel which has light. So go make somebody's world better. Go chat with somebody. Go say hi to somebody. Go make a smile. Go draw them a picture. Go talk to them on Zoom or FaceTime. Right now, technology is the greatest thing that you can have for yourself. We all use technology right now because of whatever is going on in the world, and we have to keep safe. But that, that goes to show that we all have to stay connected. We all have to stay together, and then we'll get through this together one way or another. I mean, that's what adaptation is. That's what inclusion is. That's what keeping a smile on your faces. That's what moving forward and not moving back is. And also, I just wanted to say that all the questions I answered today by no means do I feel bad for myself. So I don't feel bad for myself. I don't have any regrets on having a disability. I love my life to the fullest. I can do everything I put my mind to it. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, or yeah, it is hard. But if there's a will, there's a way. I keep saying that even to my family, even to my parents, even to whoever sees me speak, whoever sees me talk. And life is what it is. Life can be up and down. It can be a roller coaster, but you have to keep it steady by pushing your barriers also. And breaking your barriers and putting a smile on your face and opening new doors. Because if you don't open your doors by yourself, nobody's going to do it for you. Yes, they're going to be here, but they're not going to be there for long, So with that being said, sorry, it's a chatty video this week. But I just wanted to get some points across and answer some questions. But if you guys had more questions, or if you guys want to message me on Facebook, go ahead. Always be positive. Always, I try to be positive in my live videos and my YouTube videos and whatever I'm doing. Sometimes it's hard, but I do this for you guys, and I love your love and support, and thank you guys for all what you do for supporting my channel. I'll see you guys next week for day 27, I think, of Thursday weekly videos. Bye, guys. Brave Soul out. Bye.